Did you ever watch Fear Factor?
I did watch Fear Factor.
I remember Fear Factor being a pretty staple thing in my house. Just having it on. It was just one of those things you just tune into because
It was a regular show, yeah.
It kind of caught you off guard, and you was like, "Wait, they eating what now? They doing, they
Right.
hiding you in what? They're burying you alive? What? So it was shocking. Nowadays with social media and everything, everybody's doing worse.
Right.
Like Fear Factor is mild.
Right.
So, but at the time, it was kind of shock and awe. You
really didn't see nothing like that back in the day.
And not just that, but you didn't see it on TV. So you were like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
they're doing what?"
Back when Joe Rogan was a young lad,
Right.
a young slim boy.
So they're gonna do a new iteration.
They're bringing it back.
Yeah, it's gonna be called The Next Chapter, and it looks like Johnny Knoxville is gonna host, which I couldn't think of a better host, to be honest with you. I mean, because it's almost Jackass.
Yeah.
It's organized Jackass.
Right, but with random people.
Right.
Versus the crew.
So
Yeah. That's crazy.
I think that'd be a good. I think he'll be a good host for it.
I'm curious to see what kind of tasks they're gonna have people doing, because I mean, even back in the day, stuff was kind of extreme.
Right.
So I can't even.
They gotta
is it going to
step
be
it up a notch?
Yeah, Extreme 2.0.
So here's my other question, and I feel like the answer may be yes, but is Johnny Knoxville going to have a play in some of the stunts / events that they're going to do?
Like, you mean, like, does he pick what they are, or
no? I mean, does
like
he come up with it? Like, does he?
Oh.
I mean, because he used to come up with some of the designs and stuff for the stuff they were doing on Jackass.
Right.
So is he going to come up with like, what if we get the and he writes his pitch and they go, yeah, let's do that for this show.
Dude,
is he going to be
crazy.
that hands on, or is he just strictly the host and they've got
yeah.
a cast of writers and whatnot?
I don't know. That'll be interesting to see.
I feel like he should be involved because he's got some wild ass ideas, as we know.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they come up with, because I mean, they got people eating all kinds of bugs.
Right.
Like, you got to eat a bug. You got to.
So for me on that show, I'll tell you straight out, one of the worst things they could put me in is something with heights. You already know I don't like heights, so I would probably give it a good go, but I couldn't guarantee the outcome because I'm just, man, me and heights, we got beef.
Yeah.
So and I'm not insects, man. Like, I'm definitely not trying to eat no insects, but I don't even want to touch an insect.
Right. Have to be covered in cockroaches or
can't do it. So
tarantulas.
A lot of other stuff. There's been decent amounts of stuff that they did that I could probably do. Now I'm not doing. I remember they drank horse semen. I'm not doing that. I'll be like, sorry, Johnny Knoxville. This is where I bow out.
Yeah. I couldn't even do that one.
So
that's that'll be interesting though. So did they put a date out, or is it just in the works right now? Or?
I think it's in the works. I don't know the timeline, but I did see that they did have Johnny Knoxville slated.
That's crazy.
I'm hoping it's not one of them things where it was like pitched and it doesn't come to fruition, because I think it's a match made in heaven. So.
And then I'm wondering, like, what show, what TV, what channel, what company is going to be broadcasting it? Is it going to be a Hulu thing? Is it going to be an actual TV thing, like ABC or a Netflix thing?
So my thing is, and this is just me spitballing. I think they need to hit up the homie Jamie and have him return.
J-Dub, that's right. He was on
Fear Factor.
He was on Fear Factor. He
did a I remember watching it. He did a helicopter jump, and nailed it. He did
there was
tarantulas on the face, which right there for me is like, ooh,
that was tough.
And then
that was a couple minutes. It wasn't even like it was short, right?
I don't remember the time, but yeah, it was a few minutes. You had to leave them on your face, and then
that would have been it for me. I'm like, you want to put spiders? Yeah, right. I'm out.
And then they had the water, like a water tube coffin type thing that he had to get inside of. And,
right.
And it was whoever could hold their breath the longest, fully submerged. I mean,
they
basically sucked the air out of it. So there was no once it was done, that was it, your last air. Then and you had a safety thing that you dropped if you needed out. He didn't do too well on that one.
That's black man's kryptonite right there. Water.
in his words, it was the early age smoking. Couldn't get a breath.
Couldn't get him to hold his breath.
I remember that, but he gave it a good go though.
That's a good go. Up. Shout out to Jamie Williams.
So for sure, yeah, man.
Man was on Fear Factor. What else was he into?
Fear facting
some fears.
So yeah, we should put him on there. Maybe they do a reunion show and they get some of their best guests.
Yeah. That'll be cool. Looking forward to it. That was a good show. I do remember enjoying that show back in the day.
Yeah, Fear Factor was one of those ones where, like I said, like watching it, some of the stunts look fun.
Yeah.
Even the stunts that were high looked fun. But when they started getting into like you know, drinking like, you know,
some crazy concoctions. Yeah.
I mean, they'd put like, you know, bull's balls in a blender and say, drink this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
yeah.
You know, and I know they did simple stuff that some people actually do eat, which is like those like fermented eggs and, you know, with the baby chicken side, you know, the fermented.
Right.
I forgot what they call it, but and I know it's a delicacy in some areas, but I've also been exposed to it in the past by, you know, friends and foes and whatnot, and they stink. Sorry.
Right.
Smells.
Nah, that would be a trip.
And that's a huge factor when you're eating something is that smell. So, but yeah, man,
it'll be a trip. It'll be a trip to see what they come up with, what challenges they put people through to check their fear factor. Cause yeah, back in the day, they used to really do some wild shit. So
yeah, I agree.
And I can't imagine what it's, because I know they're not going to do the same stuff they did before. So I'm imagining it'll be some more extreme,
I think it's going to be some extreme physical stuff. I think it's still going to be some gross eating stuff and drinking stuff. And it's probably going to be some like pushing the boundaries for that final stunt. It's going to be some, you know, like being buried alive and, you know, various things. It's going to be some extreme stuff.
Yeah.
So
some scorpions or something.
Yeah. So
it should be crazy.
I won't be signing up.
Johnny Knoxville is the host though, huh? He did his thing with Jackass, so
yeah,
it'll be interesting to see him doing Fear Factor.
I can't lie though, it does bug me when I see Johnny Knoxville and he's got a full silver head of hair. it pisses me off because that dude had like jet black hair.
Yeah,
and it just pisses me off when I see it. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, he went great quick.
He went great fast.
Yeah.
So
that's funny.
Can you reach it?